Next set is a very unique kind of set. It's like we've never seen this kind before, and there are 6 questions to it. So let's get started. A, B, C, D, E, F, G are 7 people in a town. Any pair of them could be strangers, acquaintances, or friends. All relationships are mutual. इसका क्या मतलब है? If A is very important point. If A is a friend of B, then B is also a friend of A. If A is a stranger to B, then B is a stranger to A. ठीक है? Mutual relationships. Very good. Partial information about the number of friends, acquaintances, and strangers of each of these people is given below. So for any person, for example A, uska relationship is with how many people? There are 7 people. A is one of them. Uska relationship is with the other 6. So for any person, friends plus acquaintances plus strangers should be equal to 6. तो यहाँ पे अगर 4 and 1 आ चुका तो यहाँ पे 1 आ जाएगा. So that total is 6. 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 will become 6. But we cannot add it up for any other column or any other row because we don't have the other values. And then you read through the questions. Which of these pairs share the same type of relationship? How many friends? Who are G's acquaintances? That means your table most probably fill up ho jayega. This table will get filled up and then we'll answer the questions very, very comfortably. Okay? Chalo. A, B and C are mutual strangers. So A has strangers, B and C. B has strangers, A and C. C has strangers, A and B. C has strangers, A and B. Done. A, D and F are E's friends. E has friends A, D, F. A, D and F are E's friends. That means E A के साथ है तो A E के साथ है. E D के साथ है तो D E के साथ है. E F के साथ है तो F E के साथ है. ठीक है. And next, C and G are friends. C का friend, there is a friend G. G has a friend C. C and G are friends. ठीक है. Next, every friend of A is an acquaintance of B. A has a friend E that becomes an acquaintance of B. So now, and the relationships are mutual. So if B is an acquaintance of E, so E is an acquaintance of B. B, E, E, B. And every acquaintance of B is a friend of A. Color change. So B ka every acquaintance of B is a friend of A. Yeah, ठीक है. That's a mutual relationship. So that is done. Now, every friend of B is an acquaintance of A. So if I put over here, for example, Z, every friend of B is an acquaintance of A. तो यहाँ पे आपका, if I'm putting Z here, then यहाँ पे भी Z आ जाएगा. And if A is with Z, then Z will be with A, but we don't know who is Z. But Z हो कौन सकता है? Who can Z be? I already have, we're talking about, for example, A के केस में B, C, E आ चुका है. Who is left? B, C, E are done. G is left. F is left. Or D is left. G, F and D are left. Z कौन हो सकता है? Who can be Z? ठीक है. So for example, if Z is G, if B is friends with G, G should be friends with B, but that's not possible because G has only one friend C. तो ये यहाँ पर G नहीं हो सकता. Can it be F? If B is friends with F, then F has to be friends with B, but that's not possible because F is friends only with E. F is also gone. That means यहाँ पे D रखना पड़ेगा. The value of Z is D. B has a friend D who is also over here D. So A is with D, तो D के साथ यहाँ पे A आ जाएगा as an acquaintance. B is with D as a friend, तो D के साथ B आ जाएगा as a friend. And I can fill in the remaining people over here. E, D, B, C, A, G, F are the remaining two people. A is with G, F, तो G के साथ A आ जाएगा, F के साथ A आ जाएगा. G के साथ A, F के साथ A. ठीक है. Come back to the fourth statement. Every friend of A is an acquaintance of B. So A has only one friend. That person is present over here. And every acquaintance of B is a friend of A. तो जितने भी लोग यहाँ पे होंगे, all the acquaintances of B will have to be present over here. But यहाँ पे you cannot have more than one person because यहाँ पे you have only one person. So therefore, there is only one person over here. There's only one person over here. And similarly is the next point. Every friend of B is an acquaintance of A. I cannot put any more people over here because यहाँ पे there's only one person. And every acquaintance of A is a friend of B. I cannot put any more people over here. And therefore I cannot put any more people over here. समझ आ रहा है? Every acquaintance of A is a friend of B. So यहाँ पे since I cannot put more people, यहाँ पे I cannot put more people. There's only one person over here. See if you understood that. So therefore, you will have 4 people over here. जो यहाँ है वो यहाँ है, जो यहाँ है वो यहाँ है. So you can have only one person in this space. And now we continue. A, B, C, D, E, F and G आ जाएंगे इधर. So B के साथ F, G, F के साथ B, G के साथ B. यहाँ पे 2 लोग पूरे हो गए. So the remaining 3 people come over here. A, B, C, D, E, F are acquaintances with G. तो D के साथ G आ जाएगा, E के साथ G आ जाएगा, F के साथ G आ जाएगा. ठीक है. So now we can continue filling. D के साथ you have 2 people here, 2 people here, remaining 2 people over here. A, B, C, D, E, F. So D के साथ C and F, C के साथ D, F के साथ D. And we have 3 people over here, 2 people over here, last remaining 1 person C over here. ठीक है. Last part कर लेते हैं now. E is with C as a stranger, so C is with E as a stranger. So you have 4 people over here, 1 person over here. Let me just turn on the lights. It's getting dark. Who is the person left over here now? A, B, C, D, E, F रह गया. So C is an acquaintance of F, तो F के साथ C आ जाएगा. 2 people here, 3 people here. And 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. And your table is complete. So your table is complete. Let's see what all we can mark. Which of these pairs share the same type of relationship? B and C. B and C are strangers. D and E are friends. No. C and E are strangers. D and G are acquaintances. A and G are strangers. E and F are friends. B and E are acquaintances. F and G are acquaintances. D part is the right answer. How many friends does E have? E has 3 friends. 8th पे आते हैं ज़रा. We'll look at the easy ones. Who are G's acquaintances? G's acquaintances are D, E, F. D, E, F is B part. Who is an acquaintance of C? C का acquaintance is F. Who is an acquaintance of A? A का acquaintance is D. ठीक है. And the last question. How many people are either a friend or friend of a friend of E? E के friends कौन है? ADF. E, who are the people who are friends of E? That's ADF. और friend of a friend of E means E के दोस्तों के दोस्त कौन है? E is a person. E के respect में they are talking about how many other people with respect to E. Who are the other people जो इनके दोस्त हैं? So A के friends E, obviously E will not be counted. हम E की तो बात कर रहे हैं. With respect to E, who are the other people? D के friends B and E, so B आ जाएगा. F के friends E, but we're talking about E. So therefore 4 is the right answer for question number 8. This was a tricky kind of question, but overall the set was fairly manageable. One spot which could have been an issue where we talked about point 4 and 5 was यहाँ पे जब इन दोनों में 1 आ रहा था, इन दोनों में जब 1 आ रहा था. So go through that explanation again if required, otherwise it was fine. And now we'll move to the next set.